welcome. This is Aastha Chopra and you're watching Business Today. Once again, we are at Hurun's presenting the unicorns list. We have a very nice gentleman with us, Anas Junaid, who is the chief researcher of Hurun India. Once again, we meet you, Anas, and this time you have presented the unicorns list. Can you please share some highlights, what is in the report?
Thank you, Aastha. So Hurun has been publishing various wealth creation lists which focused on transparent wealth creation in the country. We do believe that wealth creation is very important for India's economy. But startups play a huge role in increasing or disruptively increasing the output of the economy or GDP, right? And that is the genesis of the ASK Private Wealth Hurun India Unicorn and Future Unicorn Report. So we are trying to spotlight three categories of companies. Unicorns, of course, those companies founded in the year 2000 and who has a minimum valuation of $1 billion, or gazelles, which are those companies that has a minimum valuation of $500 million and who could potentially become a unicorn in the next 2 to 3 years. And cheetahs, those companies that could has a valuation of about $200 million and which could potentially become a unicorn in the next 5 years. So that's the list, and the list is has about 73 unicorns, 46 gazelles and 104 cheetahs from sectors such as Fintech, e-commerce, SaaS, whole bunch of sectors. And for the first time, India has first time I'd like to announce through this media that India has a new unicorn called AI.Tech, founded by a serial entrepreneur Divyang Turakia, who was earlier the founder of Media.net. He's been quietly building a business, and this company became a unicorn in less than 2 years. I think congratulations, Dev. So there are about this year we found about 11 new unicorns in the country as well, including Navitech or Rapido and such companies as well. So that's the stats for today. Yeah.
Anas, what are the trends we are looking in? What are the segments who have made into the list who were not there earlier? Or what are the new findings, trends the Indian market is seeing?
I think in order to talk about those segments that were not there earlier, and of course India is a growing economy, and a lot of the schemes that government brought out earlier, part of the when Modi government came in, was more generic, which is about promoting the overall ecosystem, and that has had a huge impact on the ecosystem as well, right? For example, Fintech, SaaS and e-commerce are the top sectors that generated most number of cheetahs, unicorns and gazelles. But I also would like to touch upon 2-3 sectors which was not really contributing much when we started the list 4 years back, and they are active contributors now. For example, if you look at new energy, in 2021, India had 0 companies from cheetahs and gazelles. Now, fast forward now, there are 7 companies in cheetah, gazelle, unicorn list, and this excludes Aether Energy and Ola Electric, which had gone public now. So total 9. Then space tech, we had 0 companies in 2021, but today we have 5 companies in space tech. Be it the case of AI, we were at 4 and now it is 8. And there are also AgriTech companies that are worked on their models and business model, and they're coming off and become unicorns. Well, for example, we're very tempted to classify Ninja Cart as a unicorn this year, and potentially they'll become a unicorn in the next list maybe. There are companies like Book My Show, which is on the verge of becoming unicorn as well. So it's a lot of interesting companies. I think my bet is that I hope we had more unicorns in new energy, space tech, AI and so on. And semiconductors, India still does not have a single unicorn, cheetah or a gazelle, or be it cybersecurity. So at some point we have companies from there as well.
Some segments need to come forward more soon. So can you throw in some numbers? What is the growth percentage you have seen in, and what is the highest score now, and what is the lowest one?
Thank you. I think the growth, so I'll tell you growth from 2-3 angles. First is the number of future unicorns, right? That's grown up from 82 to 150, and valuations of all the future unicorns put together has grown by 80% to rupees 5 lakh crores, which is more than the GDP of Bahrain, just to give you some interesting stats. But interestingly, we also did an analysis of the number of active investors in these startups. In 2021, that number was 182. This year it's 1,014, right? And family offices. When we put out the first list, about 15 family offices we could find were active participants, like in what we could find on publicly available data. That number is 55. It's gone from 15 to 55 in just 4 years. So Premji Invest leads with 13 investments that we could find, and Kunal Shah is the top angel investor of credit. Then Peak 15, formerly Sequoia, is a top venture capital investor in the list as well. So overall, the trend is booming from an investor standpoint, the valuation standpoint, the participant standpoint as well.
Well, so then all the growth and segments have been emerged in the market, and here you present the report. So we have the best unicorns in the Indian market. Thank you so much, Anas, for your insights. It was lovely attending once again the Hurun's event, and your team is and your research is very intensive, so that we get every and each number, so we don't have to call again and again for the data as well. Thank you so much, Anas, for speaking to us. It was lovely meeting to you. Thank you so much.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.